Kamusta? In this video, we will be exploring the living systems in Banaue Rice terraces. The Banaue Rice terraces is a beautiful agricultural landscape art. It is both functional and awe-inspiring. It was created by the Ifugaos using their own hands. The terraces are approximately 1,500 meters above sea level, and their irrigation system is fed by the rainforests above the terraces. We'll be presenting 3 living systems in this video. The 3 living systems are the Ifugao Community System, the Rice Terraces System, and wildlife in the terraces. The Ifugao community has established, maintained the Banaue Rice terraces for a good or arguably 1,000 years. They mostly consist of farmers, and due to the popularity of the terraces, have advertised and delved into tourism. The Ifugaos are considered as a living system, for not only does it have humans, the community also shows hierarchy, adaptability to the flow of energy by being an open system. This can be seen by their addition of tourism to their established system and their interactions with the natural environment, which are farming, irrigation, and transformation, resulted to the creation of the Banaue Rice terraces. The Rice Terraces System. The Rice Terraces itself is a system that contains various wildlife of plants and animals. Before it was transformed into the terraces, it had good soil, rich with nutrients that allowed the Ifugaos to invest time, blood, sweat, and tears into making it. Elements of the system are rice, the farmers, various crops, and the wildlife contained within it. The terrace provides food, habitat, and preserves life within itself with the help of living creatures, which are systems themselves. Wildlife in the terraces. There are many wildlife in the terraces, but an example of a wildlife in the terraces is the ulang in Ifugao. These are earthworms that are found in the terraces. They are gigantic with a whopping length of 18 inches and half an inch of width. They are considered as pests of the rice terraces, for their size allows them to erode the terrace walls. They slowly destroy the terraces due to their size. Their foil, however, is the shrew rats that only eat the ulangs. This is very beneficial to the community, for the shrew rats do not touch the rice that they have harvested. This relationship is beneficial to the farmers because there is no need for compromises in investing on the pest killer. The wildlife in the terrace. Its elements are the shrew rats, ulangs, birds, and terraces. Their interactions are between the terraces and the organisms. It's basically the habitat and the food source locations of the organisms. The function depends entirely on the perspective of the elements. The maintenance of the harmony of the species in the area is for the terraces, and for the organisms, the nourishment of the organisms, and the survival of the species. All in all, the 3 living systems have their own roles, be it for the beneficiary or of the adverse kind. The rice terraces' role is to provide and take care of life within itself, while the Ifugaos maintain the terraces. The terraces will have their structure threatened, and if the terraces will have their structure threatened, the wildlife itself fixes or counteracts an element within itself to preserve the environment it exists in. Adversities of the tree individually are, in the Ifugao community, within itself, threatens environment, maintains environment, looks out for other systems. In the rice terraces, it provides home and shelter, food source, and uses natural disasters. And as for the wildlife, humans consider them as pests, while the environment nourishes from them. They also maintain the nutrient sustenance of both the environment and the Ifugao community.